So, oh man, on the list of the when last we left off, Sveels, I think this is the worst one.
When last we left our verbose DM.
I've made the Pit of Despair joke, I believe, a handful of times, but I think this takes the cake, right?
My dad died.
Come on.
I got better. All right. Speaking of the Pit of Despair, you guys were attending a funeral, and everything was going great.
As great as funerals could go.
Yeah, smoothly at least.
Except we forgot that it was a funeral in Star Wars.
Until the Empire attacked, until the Fire Nation.
To be fair, when we see funerals of some kind, they usually don't get interrupted. This is a first.
Except in Andor.
Episode 1.
Yeah, also that.
I mean, the Qui-Gons didn't get interrupted. It's a big old sad scene. Anyway, my dad died.
I was gonna say episode 1, also Andor.
And the Empire showed up in force with
the Empire struck back.
Yeah, wow. There was no striking first for them to strike back. You killed one lizard. I don't know.
You got one.
I mean, we killed a lot of stormtroopers.
Dog, I killed their class lizard. These 5th graders have hands.
Jesus. Now you made me think about Liz from Magic School Bus.
No!
Being a Trandoshan. I hate this.
I hate it here. Anyway.
I'm reeling this back in. I have the power. I'll kill you all. No. I started the joke. It's my fault. I'll kill me. Speaking of killing, there was a lot of attempted that as Inquisitors and Purge Troopers. What's the word I'm looking for? Encroached on your position on the ceremony. All the civilians went inside, and Earl Ross fought them off while you guys commandeered the repulsor lift and scooted and booted to the space elevator. And as you were going up, troopers and Inquisitors were sent to chase you, and a sandstorm began to buffet the town. The Grand Inquisitor was stuck in Earl's house as the sandstorm began, and Earl remained out in the street to use the Force to dismantle the lower parts of the space elevator so that you guys could not be chased. But in doing so, he was buffeted simply too much and faded away. Only his cloak remained, and that cloak flew in the wind up towards you guys' elevator car. Lift. Sorry. Not repulsor lift. What do they call it? Turbo lift. There we go. You don't say elevator in Star Wars. There aren't elevators in fantasy, and there aren't elevators in space fantasy. When you got to the top, though, it was not a clean getaway, because directly in your way, interposing in the most interposing way one could, stands the third sister, Riva, with 2 Purge Troopers. And she's mad. She's got murder in her eyes.
Oh, what the fuck else is new?
Yeah, it's fair.
She's just, her face is, I'm convinced, just like this.
Yeah, it's true. Nobody talks about how great a job that actress did. I forget. Moses Ingram. There we go.
Yeah, nobody talks about Moses Ingram, and it could have something to do with the fact that Moses Ingram is black, but who knows? Who can be sure? The
people that are talking about that, need to leave. Mm-hmm. There's the door.
Fuck off.
Is the Star Wars problem? The Star Wars community have problems with racism?
And circles are round, apparently.
Yeah.
New information. The rumor come out. Anyway.
Rumor come out. But she's here now. Very angry.
She's angry. I'll give you something to be angry about, Christ.
Dog, my dad died.
Dog, my dad died. Can I get a grieving action to do one thing?
Can I have one singular moment?
No.
And her arm goes up and one blade ignites, and then she kind of crosses the arm in front of her and the other blade ignites. And everyone needs to roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Ash does not have time for this. How far away is the ship? How far away is the ship we're going to steal?
That's a good question.
That's not good for what I wanted for initiative. That's not good at all.
That'll do.
Roll to
Yo, nat 20. Let's go.
Nice.
For a total
19.
of 21.
For clarity, I'm rolling separately for Riva and her 2 purge troopers.
First roll. All right. I am going to be using Janaya for the rest of the session.
And it will never
I'll
betray you ever.
I'll make you want me to kill you.
Wow.
Give me an excuse, motherfucker.
Jeezums. All right.
I rolled
So
terribly.
yeah. Can you put it in the chat?
I don't want to,
So
but
I'll
I
make
will.
things easy.
I don't want to.
Ooh. Ooh. Nyx going up. Let me write this down. And while I'll make clear, like I said, these guys have like V formation, like right in front of you. And for free, if you look around, the space station has like, you know, the docking ports. It's kind of just like a big disc, but there are windows, and you can see that kind of on the other side, not on the full other side, because on the full other side of where you are standing is the desk, and there are no ports there, but it's a lot of ports down and on the right. I would say 300 feet in battle terms.
I don't have the movement for that.
Oh, that's sad.
I
That
would like
must
us to
suck.
get out alive. And purge troopers are no joke.
I think that everything's going to be fine.
I also think everything's going to be fine.
And speaking
I'm
of that... Oh, no. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm confident.
Somebody
I
has
say
to be.
with I say with half my hit points.
Speaking of that confidence, you're second. Cal, you're up first.
All right.
That's good.
We are level
5.
5. Okay, so Force Push Pull gets a bit of an upgrade.
Yeah.
Now we're high up, Justin.
Yeah. In space.
Yeah. I'm guessing there's a ledge.
No. Space elevator's sealed off.
Ah, we're in space.
You're not pushing anyone into space. I mean, maybe later.
We can't push them out the
But-
window yet.
Not right now.
Okay, well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
It's
Well-
true. You did get that sick nat 20 on initiative, so
Yeah.
So maybe if you ask nicely.
Oh, I have coerced mind. I could ask nicely.
space yourself. Space your pants.
Okay, I still have Battle Mind on. I'm going to use Saber Throw
Ah.
on 2 of them.
Ooh. Which two?
I know not to touch Riva or Reva.
I mean, you could touch her all you want.
I don't
But
really
you don't have
want
consent. And Reva has the face of someone who's never been who hasn't been touched in a long time.
Ah.
She looks like
Finish.
she could use a hug.
Yeah. Perpetually. It's all in perpetuity.
She looks
Give
like
her-
she could use a. Go ahead.
I was gonna say give her one hug and she's like completely immobilized. That's it. That's how you solve the puzzle.
to.
Why do you think she turned to the light side in Kenobi? She remembered that one Jedi who's like, he just hugged me and it felt warm. It's
Who else is there aside from Reva?
Riva and 2 purge troopers.
I will throw my lightsaber at the Purge Troopers.
All right.
I need to make
Tell me all about.
my attacks, please. That's cocked.
Make them good.
That's an 8 plus 7 is a 15.
15 just misses. A purge trooper.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's a natural 1. Okay.
No.
All right.
was ready to
Thanks for
narrate it all
for
cool and
earlier,
everything.
Justin. I appreciate it.
I was ready to narrate it all cool and everything. Instead, you set it off. You've seen Inquisitors do this. But Inquisitor lightsabers, fun fact, have repulsors in them that help with this. Yours doesn't. And Purge Troopers have seen this trick so many times that both of them just kind of duck at the same time. A very clean, like, squat duck, and it just goes right over their heads.
Okay, well, I'm unfortunately stubborn, so we'll just quicken to power. That's the character creator button.
Good job.
I'm gonna make a new one. Cal's dead.
No, Cal's
I've
not allowed to
decided.
die. No, Cal's
I've
not allowed to
decided.
die. I have decided.
Quicken power, improved saber throw. This one will be on Riva, I have decided.
Cool.
Please, I am begging. A 19? Or an
Whoa.
18?
Oh man, an 18 hits.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. All right. So, she takes 2d8 energy damage, or 11 energy damage,
Whoa.
and I need her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. And this is a force power, right?
Yes.
Inquisitors have advantage on these.
Please
Con save.
eat shit.
All right. Ooh, she rolled like crap. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
With a 9.
That
Who
doesn't
rolls?
save.
Yeah.
She gains 1 slowed level until the end of her next turn,
All right.
and the next attack against her deals an additional 1d10 force damage.
Okay.
And did I hear that she was the third sister? Did anyone say anything about her being
No,
the third
no,
sister?
nobody said anything. It's all been internal monologue so far.
Damn.
But
okay.
she did lead with shouting in that very, angry voice. I believe she called Raestra a gutless traitor.
Oh, you got 2 gutless traitors here.
Yeah.
I'll catch my saber, and then I'll just look at them. Somebody's going to have to tell him that he missed one.
And this was sick too. You and it goes over the Purge Troopers' heads, but it was a feint. You leap up, grab it before it's done with its spin, and spin in the air and land and throw it again straight forward right at Riva, because she was in the middle of gloating at your miss, and it kind of right in the chest, right at that chest armor, gives it a nice gash, and makes her have to put her foot back and plant her feet.
I missed for movement.
We should run.
They're right in front of us, like directly, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty
Do we have
much.
to move? Do we have to move past them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because this is a circle and they've interposed just close enough, which I'll say is 15 feet, that you can't go around without getting an attack of opportunity from at least one of the Purge Troopers.
Cool.
I'll just position myself sort of behind, or not behind, but next to Nyx.
Next to Nyx. All right. If that ends your turns, he like gives Nyx a nice tap on the shoulder, like, you're up because you're up, Nyx. It's your turn.
Oh, so we can only go through these guys, right? There's no back way?
Seems so.
Seems so. Okay.
Backwards is the elevators that don't work anymore.
All right. Am I picking up, before I do anything, am I picking up any comms? Because last session...
That's
I
true,
managed
yeah.
to get into the Stormtroopers comms with my helmet.
Yeah.
So, am I picking up anything from that?
You pick up frantic orders that seem to be a lot of TIE pilots being ordered to, as quickly as possible, make their way to the Northern Hemisphere space station. And through it all, there's some cool... through the din is a handful of kind of much cooler voices, and you can tell that they are in ships because TIE fighters whine.
Yeah.
Saying that they are on their way. It seems there's a lot heading your way. That's all you'll know.
Got it. He'll say out loud, "They're launching ties." And Nyx, like in every other encounter that he's ever participated in, runs full force at them.
Who first?
So he's already tried to take Purge Troopers on by himself, and that didn't go ideally.
Not well. Not well at all.
Not well at all. And did I use my second wind last session? I can't remember.
You did.
You did.
I did. Thank you. All right, so I'm out of a second wind, but that's okay because Nyx is going to charge full force at Reva as well, and just start laying down covery fire. Nyx is basically trying to get all of their attention on him. So this way the rest of them can either start making their way out or assist him. Doesn't matter which one it is at this point. He's just trying to give everybody as much advantage as he possibly can. So he's going to charge forward, and
all right.
He is going to first he's going to attack.
Yeah.
First attack. You gotta let me do some math. Hold on. It's going to be 24 to hit.
Sure hits.
Sweet. I'm going to make it a disarming attack.
Ah.
I'm going to try to shoot that lightsaber out of her hand.
Cool beans. Tell me about the dabblage.
Yes, let me do the dabblage. So that
you get an extra D10, right? From Cal's force power.
Yep, you do.
Oh, shit. Okay. So that's a D8, a D10, a D4 because of Assault Specialist, and a D6 because I'm making it a disarming strike.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
You'd like to serve a murder rebel with? No,
yeah, I think that's it. Hold on. Give it a good, roll those, gotta floss those teeth. Hold on, I gotta do.
You're gonna fucking die before you're even in Kenobi. I'm gonna get you.
Here I come. Look at that smile.
Oh no.
So 15,
I hate that.
15, 18. That's going to be starting off 29 damage.
Woo!
29 energy damage.
That's nice.
We crossing out that first number, Justin?
No, actually. I led with the high number.
She needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, because I'm like, she's wearing gloves, right? Like,
yeah.
Like she was wearing gloves in the show. All right, cool. We can hand wave something funny.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think we can because that is a 18.
It's an 18.
Mm.
My DC is
Not 18, not yet.
not 18. Yeah, not 18. My DC is 15. All right, yeah, that's fine. It's still 29 energy damage.
Yeah. Nobody sneezing.
So, like, you see Nyx, like, charging headfirst and, like, firing precise strikes at her.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell with him wearing his helmet, but Cal would know that the only other time he was this precise was during the bar fight.
Yeah. You get another attack, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yes, I do. In
Yeah.
fact. Luckily, now this one won't be nearly as heavy as the last.
Yeah.
I love doing reverse math.
I mean, this would be positive math. Reverse math would be subtraction.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. I'm gonna get right up on her. Yeah, here we go. Oh, cocked. Better. That's going to be, oh man, where was that? Max 8 last roll. That's fine. It's going to be 12 energy damage. 12 more energy damage.
Ooh.
And he's going to bonus action dash up to her.
Okay.
Like melee range.
All right.
He's getting right up in her face.
Oh boy. And that is your turn.
That is my turn.
You just all your weight forward charge at this opposing line of enemies, popping off a well-placed shot right in the gash that Cal made, doing extra damage and sending her other foot back. And then another shot in center mass, but kind of off to the side, that just makes her flinch, not as hard that time, and get in her face. And she is, you know, when someone's like panting, but not in a tired way, in an angry way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like some animals do, you know.
Sorry, did that hit? And that is my turn.
It is the third sister's turn.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah. You just did make her mad. Now, I'm no voice actor, and nor am I going to, devolve into stereotype.
Yes,
So you will just have to channel Moses Ingram in your ears holes.
That's
my
fine.
players
That's
and
fine.
my audience.
Hmm.
So it's the benefit of using canon characters.
Yes.
Is that Justin doesn't have to rely on doing the voice, right?
We could do AI. We could do AI voice in post.
Yeah.
No.
I'll get Disney to lend me the stuff they're doing for that. I'm sure they've already made Reva.
I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding, of course.
We're
I'm kidding,
kidding.
of course.
You're going to regret that. And she's like, her voice is icy. She's going to cast a voice power
No.
Okay.
on you, Nyx.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm going to need you to
Where
make
we
a
are.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh damn it! It's never dexterity. It's always wisdom.
Yeah, because you made her mad.
Oh.
Tell me all about it.
It's a total of 2.
That's
Oh, goodness gracious.
1 + 1 is indeed 2.
It's indeed a 2.
Now that we've learned math, we'll learn. Do we know what?
It's
Oh, no,
time
that's
to
the wrong one.
turn. It's time to learn anatomy as I turn you inside out.
Do you know what the paralyzed condition means?
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck me. Right.
She puts her hand out like she's just going to deck you,
Uh-huh.
but it stops short. Like she's going to grab your throat, actually. Her palm open, but stops short. But it feels like she grabbed your throat. And it's the right on those nerves that suck to squeeze.
yeah.
You feel it all down your spine. And ugh, can't move. Let me triple check. Just my, I just love being evil.
There's
This
the
is me.
we've now filled the quota of Palpatine voice.
Oh. Mm. All right, well, these are my
guess-
decisions that I have to live with.
I guess it's my reaction. It's too late to use a reaction to disengage, right?
No, it's a spell.
Yeah, it says attack.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
no.
gotta be an attack. Yeah.
Yeah. No attack rolls are made, so it's not an attack. That's how the ruling of that would work.
That's fair. That's fair.
You can make the wisdom save at
In what court of law?
the rules of this game. Works with in D&D 5e as well. Without an attack roll being made, it's not an attack.
Fringe.
Yeah.
And
So what else happens to me?
all sorts of things.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
I
Oh,
don't.
good.
I don't. No.
Starting with Inquisitors get to make a attack with their lightsaber as a bonus action when they cast a force power, and you did say you were in melee range.
I did do that. I did. In fact
Yeah,
do
you
that, yes.
you did in fact do that. Yeah.
I did in fact do that clone thing where I get into melee range despite being a ranged combatant.
Do you know what paralyzed does? I'll give you a fun fact. It works exactly like it does in regular 5e.
It's where the attacker gets advantage on an enemy that is paralyzed, and all attacks are at advantage against them. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's one more thing.
And
But
all,
we'll
and all
see
hits
when
are
I-
crits.
All
Oh,
melee hits
oh.
are crits.
Yeah, here we go. All right, cool.
Bah.
Tell me about that sweet, sweet crit, Justin.
Okay. Hold on. What is your AC?
16. Miss, please, for the love of
There's-
God, miss.
there's-
I want to laugh. I want to laugh.
There's something about just, everything about these games. She did roll a 15, even with advantage.
Oh
Thank
my
God!
Oh my God!
So here's what happens.
This is not helping the Revasucks truthers.
Justin, can I do something?
But you are
You're
paralyzed. But just
paralyzed.
run it by me. Run it by me, and we'll see.
I know that I'm paralyzed, but I kind of like the idea that it's like that moment where like Asajj Ventress force chokes somebody and then kind of like lifts them with the force.
Yeah.
When she like winds up to swing with the lightsaber, I kind of like the idea that just like in a desperate attempt to just go out swinging, he just kicks her fucking arm.
You're paralyzed. Can't move.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
If she had missed by a lot more, I might have given it to you. She missed by 1, so here's what happens flavor-wise. She kind of the one hand to paralyze you is up, the other has the lightsaber, and it rears back, and then kind of just like she punches you with the pommel in like your side meat, and it sends you aside, and she like just takes 1 step away from you, like that's it. Dealt with that.
Yeah, you sure got me. I'm certainly humbled.
We'll see if you make that wisdom saving throw.
Alright, wisdom save coming up.
At the end of your next turn.
Okay. I was about to say.
Which isn't for a bit, but you know who is next? It's Raestra.
God, you have him, like, in character, she, like, engages her own lightsabers, like, God, he's right in front of you, you've paralyzed him, and you still couldn't hit him. It's good to see that you haven't changed at all. I'm going to open up by bonus action using my taking my stance.
Yeah.
So let her fucking fade.
Yeah, that's super the plan. How are we ruling my Bane, Hex, etc.?
What do you mean?
Are those still dark side?
Do they say dark side?
They did, but I remember that we talked about Denounce being...
Like, we were allowing some of her dark side spells so that she doesn't feel useless and forced and trapped in dark side shit after her progress that she's been making.
Yeah, because straight up, I can't cast any force powers.
I believe we allowed Denounce to be...
Okay,
because Denounce is more neutral. That's what I was going to say was...
I remember it was one of them.
But Hex does necrotic damage, so, like, no.
It does? Oh, it
I'm
does.
sorry.
You're right. I forgot. Yeah, don't worry about it.
And I did say you could swap out if you really feel...
You did?
You can learn the Force. Yeah.
When? When did you say that?
I thought for sure I said that.
No, because
I crazy?
You are, because I kept asking you about it, and you kept being dodgy.
Being a little wishy. Yeah, you kept being a little wishy-washy, husband of mine.
I thought for sure, but I intend that now, so...
Well, fucking, let me pull up the goddamn fucking force powers. Jesus, Justin, I'm gonna kill you. Because I'm keeping a good chunk of mine. I'm just changing the... I want to get rid of fucking...
Sap vitality.
Well, I have to get rid of sap vitality, and I took lightning, and so I need to change that. Yeah.
Nothing in character would be conducive to lightning so far, because that has to be a moment. But we've gone a direction, and hopefully it continues that way.
I had this idea for a really, really good burn, and I can picture Raestra saying it. So we upgraded from disappointment to bronze medal, huh?
Oh, your daddy's attack dog now. So glad to see we love to see upward mobility.
Shame it's a Shih Tzu and not a Doberman.
Yeah, one of these fucking days.
Shame you'll always just be a Chihuahua. All bark, no bite, and...
Kicking very violently.
Ooh, you know what? I'm taking this as well. I'm taking this.
So two spells swapped out. That's what I heard, right?
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. Cool.
Yeah.
Just so we're communicating.
Yeah, I'm only changing 2.
Okay.
And then I'm looking for another
Somebody wanted to shoot lightning and forgot that this isn't 5e. This isn't the Wizards of the Coastland. There are consequences for actions in Star Wars.
There's not a lot of good level damaging force powers, is there? Huh?
No, not really.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
If the light side sucks, you can always go to the dark side. I mean,
it's admittedly, and I get it. It makes sense, but it is something that I'll admit I kind of don't like. Is that the light side just it doesn't have a lot for combat.
Yeah,
Raestra can smite on any lightsaber hit, so I'm good.
Yeah.
So,
the light side is great for utility.
Oh! Okay, no, I know what I want. I know the other one I want. Okay.
No.
That's good. Good. Okay, so yeah, I'm taking that. All right, cool. So I'm going to this round. I'm going to cast Denounce, Charisma save.
Cool. Wisdom save from Riva. I
Charisma
imagine.
save.
From Riva.
Yeah, from Riva.
I imagine. Does have advantage on all 4 saves. Ooh, that is a 23.
Fuck. It's all right. It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
And I have this.
Took your bonus action for your stance, used your action to cast the spell.
Oh no, I can use a melee weapon attack. Yeah. As long as I cast a force power, I can. Yeah. So I cast a force power, so I can use a bonus. I can bonus action attack.
But you used your bonus
Oh,
action.
but you bonus action took your stance. Yeah.
It says in the spell. It says in the thing as a bonus action, as part of this bonus action, and as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
I checked.
Glad it makes that clear.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like in certain things in Wizards you could just word it like make it easier on everyone involved. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, that's a natural 20.
Hell yeah, dog! Pour some smite into that bitch.
Yeah. Oh boy,
Bucky Rogers this fight.
yeah, get got.
I
Gator,
hope so. God,
fuck
I
you.
hope so.
Fuck you, die. Consider the following: die. Oh my god.
Because your highest is like a 2nd level, right?
Yeah.
I can double check real
As
fast.
now. Hang
How
on.
much the maximum amount of
yeah.
smite you can pour into it current? Because it should be 3. If I'm remembering correctly, it should be 3d8 plus your weapon damage die plus your strength. But that's doubled to 6.
6. Yep.
Yeah. So what does your weapon die do? What does your weapon do?
My lightsaber is 1d6, so it's
2d6 and 68.
68.
Plus strength.
Plus my strength plus 2 because of my lightsabers is also plus 2. Die. Consider the following, you stupid bitch. It's 2. I'm not rolling those, I'm just taking them out, by the way. 2.
I know.
4.
Rolls have to be called. I forgot. In professional hardcore D&D, like how we play.
Really quick, actually.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Yeah.
So Riva was a Jedi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Would Cal have known her?
Make a lore check.
I just want to do this really quick because I forgot about it. That's
It's not bad.
natural 20 for a 24.
Jesus Christ, we're doing great against her.
Oh man.
Riva.
This is exactly how I want our fight with Darth Maul to go.
We were best friends.
She should be younger. She's definitely younger than you. Cause
She was a youngling.
She was a youngling. Yeah. Don't worry.
I
The
know.
DM is.
Wait, I need to check something.
His thoughts are racing. It's fine. This
We
will
don't-
work out.
We don't have to establish it now if you need time to think about it. I just thought I'd ask just in case.
I play this
Justin.
by ear. Yeah.
You have forgotten something about my ability, because I forgot it as well, and I just double checked.
Uh-huh.
I do not use my strength. When I use my form, I get to use my charisma as my damage mod.
Oh, cool.
So that's
So
10,
cool for you.
20, 26.
I can hear the wood at Justin's desk cracking as he digs his fingers into it.
30, 31,
Yes.
37 points of damage altogether.
So, a lot of things happen.
I can feel it. It feels good. It feels good to be back.
I figured that would wake you up.
Yeah, a little bit. It always does. It's why we paladin, kids. Wink wonk.
Hell yeah.
So to let you know where I'm sitting, that was more than double what she had left. Wizards don't have a lot of HP.
Consider the following. Die.
But Cal just very well timed decided to roll that check. So I think a handful of things happen.
I'm going to
We-
apologize prematurely.
Don't. I'm gonna just beat her ass. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. We'll start with the first thing that most likely happens. You two stride towards each other, and blades come up, but also Justin loves spinning mechanics.
There's a reason why Raestra was called the first sister.
Well, no. This is you guys don't understand that there's a reason the universe and the Force let me be stupid, let me be so stupid that I guess I didn't decide fully about the Force power changing out until now, because in these moments you're looking at the third sister, Raestra, and the, like I said, animal-like anger in her eyes as she just incapacitated your friend and strode past him, singly minded on you. And now you realize why you loathed her so much, because you and her were so very alike, but definitely not anymore. You've escaped the shackles that the man trapped down there tried so very hard to bind all your limbs on, to bind you by all of your limbs. You've found people that you care about and that care about you, and you were told this before, and it kind of rolled right off your back as you rolled your eyes at the thought, but that does make you stronger. And as her lightsaber comes up, you kind of meet her blade, and they bounce because of just the force of the swing that you hit her with, and then you just come backhand with a spin and just right through the middle of her blade, just take it out of her hand, and it clatters. And then Darth Maul style, with the hilt of your blade right in the face.
She just kind of... I just watch her, like, crumple and just sort of sigh.
Yeah. She does the anime, like, get down on one knee thing, you know?
Just, like, looks down at her in every way that you possibly could.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of sighs. And even now, after all this time, you're still not even worth it. I'm just gonna walk right past her.
Like she walked past Nyx. And you do.
Is Nyx better now, consider?
Yeah, am I free?
Well, I said a handful of things happen. That's one of the last things, but...
Okay, alright, yeah. I'm in no
and
rush. Please continue your story.
Yeah.
You're right beside her, like that shot from JoJo's, right? And she's looking up at you. All the, like, anger is out of her eyes now, and she's kind of bewildered and confused. And there's, like, a little bit of curiosity. And Cal, especially, you notice all of this because of your naturally empathic abilities. And that, Cal, is when you think about, like, oh, yeah. And then just a flash of a very specific memory. When all Jedi are knighted, there's a little bit of a tradition that they have to teach a class of younglings at least once to truly be a knight. It's now, when you got a little bit older, you understood that it's like a little bit of hazing. It's just kind of a shitty thing that they make everybody do. This is canon. This was in Brotherhood. Yeah.
I read when Anakin did that. It was awesome.
Yeah. And those eyes that you're looking at right now were in front of you not that many years ago as a small child, kind of taking in everything you had to say, especially since you were a healer, and that, fascinated the younglings. This was definitely, oh yeah, I get you did nat 20. I was about to say, oh, you might not remember her name. Now you definitely do. Because she raised her hand a lot and was loud and boisterous. This is definitely Riva. And you don't know her. You know her barely more than that encounter. because the temple's big and there's a lot of Jedi, and the war started.
And then Order 66, but we're not going to go into that.
Yeah,
The whole war thing.
It's not Star Wars if I don't remind you of Order 66, even when it doesn't really apply. Book of Boba Fett.
You didn't have to go through a Clone Wars, and it really shows. Looks at Ash.
Jesus.
This is her Clone Wars.
There is a clone. There is a war. You
watch her lips move, but you can't hear what she says. But Raestra, you definitely can. Just in like a soft, I guess still like inquisitive voice, Reva says, "What do you want?"
And she's going to stop for a split second and just look over her shoulder at her and goes, "To be rid of you." And then that's it. That's her response.
Okay.
But yeah, that's that on that. And now attention is focused on the
Purge troopers. Yeah. Just a few more things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this next thing she'll say loud enough for like I think all of you can hear it. How would she put this? Like I know how someone more elegant would put this, but how would she put this? Yeah. And she exhales heavily and turns a little and that like sends her voice in the direction that you guys can hear. I was always beneath and behind you. But there are far harder things to walk away from than me.
Yeah, well.
She's kind of looking at you, Cal, now, with those same eyes. You're not sure if she recognizes you, but that's what happens there. She's technically down. Nyx, yeah, you're not paralyzed anymore. Whatever. It's supposed to be a little more epic than that, but I'll take it for the narrative flair.
I don't know about you. I thought it was very epic, but please continue.
Speaking of epicosity, it's the Purge Trooper's turn.
So yeah, Nyx just gets up and looks at the Purge Trooper and goes, "Hello, boys." Oh boy, here we go.
they would focus the one that just manhandled their Inquisitor.
Yeah, smoked your shitty Dommy Mommy. Let's do this, fucker.
Oh, fucking Reva does not have a Dom bone in that body.
Factually correct.
Bratty energy all the way down.
Yeah, brat bottom all the goddamn way.
But she's rather young, so I'll end the sexual talk about her there.
Yeah.
Fair.
Especially at this point, I think she's only like 17.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She was like only like 20, 21 in Kenobi, and that's 5 years from now.
I thought Reva was way later than that.
Because she was a kid during Order 66.
Oh damn, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm a fool. I'm bad at math.
You just beat up a child. How do you feel?
I thought she was.
You just bullied.
Dude, I feel great. She's
a
little
sophomore in
shit and
high
deserves
school.
Listen, I thought she was like Raestra's age. I'm a fool.
No.
I retract my joke.
They are going to do fun things. Oh yeah. Okay.
She does have her AC of fuck you. So.
Actually, they both have a cool thing. So they're gonna volley. They're gonna turn their blasters to full auto and kind of just shoot at both of you.
They can sure fucking try.
Well, 2 million. No, they won't do that because it's less damage overall. They're gonna focus down the one that just tried to take down their Inquisitor. So, that'll fail.
Good job,
This
dumbass.
is 22.
You hit?
Yeah.
Beats.
Yeah. Okay. More than 22. That's 23.
Now here's the thing. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on, motherfucker.
That's the first trooper's 3 attacks.
I have a thing I can do.
What's that thing?
I have this ability. How much damage do they do?
Oh, well, I can tell you the damage. You mean per hit?
Yes.
All right, so that first one would do 8 damage to you.
Okay.
And then the second one would also do 8. And then we'll see about the other guys.
So hold on.
That'll mix. Yeah.
Hold on. One of the things I took.
Yeah.
I took Force Reflect.
Yeah. Ooh.
So it's deflect missiles. So I get to roll a d10, and if it reduces the damage to 0, then I get to turn it back on them.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Is it? Do you get to like? Is it D10 plus like what?
It's d10.
I think it's just a D10 because it's
a D10.
it's a cantrip.
But
Yeah.
no, it's a first level spell, which is I was gonna say. But if I use a second slot force ability, I can use another d10. But I can only do it for 1, and the max is 8, so I'll just use 1.
And you're using your reaction for this, right?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay.
Fuck. Well, it's fine. So I lessen the damage. I just don't get.
You lessen the damage by 5. So you're in the zone. You feel you're feeling good. You walked right past her, and then the blaster shots start coming, and you your blade dances around you as only technically 1 shot gets through. The first one splash damages you a little for 3. Second one hits you for 8. The third, the other trooper, all his shots, you just kind of like bat them aside. He missed all of them. You have the shield, didn't even put it up. Don't need it.
All right now. Not right yet.
They are going to back up a little.
As well,
their full movement,
should.
I imagine. Their full movement, I think, which is 30 feet. And it is Ash's turn.
Wait, so how? So where are they at?
Now they're 45. Now they're 45 feet from you because you haven't moved yet. They started 15 feet.
Okay. That doesn't super matter.
It doesn't.
No. Well, I have to move up at least 15 feet, but I was gonna move anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming I can get them in a 40-foot cube, both of them.
40-foot cube? Yeah, just barely.
Okay. I need them to make con saves, please.
Con saves. And this is a tech power.
Yep.
That's so cool. Ta-da. First one rolled a 12.
That fails.
Second one, a 18.
No, he didn't. I'm going to use one of my uses of my potent aptitude.
Fucking player goes, no, he didn't to me.
No.
I get to roll dice so seldom, and then they take even that away from me.
Yeah, I'll use a potent aptitude, which I believe is a d6 now, and I'll subtract that from his roll.
Okay.
So yeah, no, he actually rolled a 15, so he fails 2.
Oh, okay. And what happens?
Their AC takes them. They have a slowed level. They have a -2 penalty to AC and to dex saving throws. They cannot use reactions. They can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. And it's 1 attack, either melee or ranged, during its turn. So this is what I wanted to do. Ash is gonna say, I don't have fucking time for this. We need to go now. And she just starts sprinting the rest of the way with the rest of her movement. So like she went 15 feet to be able to cast it, and then goes the other 15 feet. And just starts moving.
So you just like run past Reva. Don't even look at her.
No, I don't give a shit. She's down. She's not a threat.
I know.
Ash
I know. And the purge troopers backed up and split apart. So you're just like, yeah, through the middle. You're not past them yet, though. But
yeah, no, that's
but
fine.
You're with Nyx and Raestra right now. Back to the. Does that end your turn?
I'm trying to think about. I think I'll hold on to the rest of my potent aptitudes because I only have 3, but now I have 2. So
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
That is how math works.
All right.
Yes.
Back to the top of the round. Cal Sheen, it is your turn.
It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Cal's got a lot of feelings right now,
Don't we all?
which is bad. He's a Jedi. He shouldn't do that.
When do you ever have like one feeling? Can you remember the last time?
I played Sonic Forces and then I had no feelings.
Oh yeah, I guess there are lots of moments where I have no feelings. That's a good point.
But that's not one feeling. It's an absence
That's the
of
absence.
feelings.
So yeah.
And that some would say that's the strongest feeling you could possibly feel.
Damn, you sure are right.
I sure am, always.
Anyway.
There's true Purge Troopers. Cal's feeling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The
He
ship
did-
is like...
Ash did slow them, so they're gonna not be more problems.
Are they holding weapons?
Yep.
Yeah. Blastars.
Cal's gonna use Force Disarm on one of them.
Cool. That a strength save?
It's a Strength or Dex.
Or
Your
Dex?
choice.
The Purge Trooper's gonna choose Dex. just an FYI.
I
That's
lied.
advantage.
It's Strength.
Oh, it's strength?
I'm kidding. It's
Okay.
use either.
He has advantage. And he rolled a 24.
Okay.
A shot.
Wait, was there a -2 to Dex saves, or was it just to...
It's a -2 to dex saves as well.
It wouldn't make
Okay.
a difference.
It
So
wouldn't make a
it's
difference,
23.
but it's good to know.
yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. How much would I need to... Okay.
I might just start bucking it.
Cal's gonna start walking towards the ship.
Just walking.
A lot's on his mind right now.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot.
You do get right past Riva.
He's not... I don't know if Riva feels this, right? Because it's the Force.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's feeling a mixture of, like, this very strong sadness, but also a very strong amount of determination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fallen to shit, but, like, Cal doesn't really have time to be sad, is the thing. Raestra's undoubtedly pissed. Nyx is probably going to be in soldier mode for a bit. Lord knows how Ash feels. Cal's kind of just worried about picking up the pieces.
Yeah.
And at this point, he just kind of feels like Riva is another piece he needs to pick up.
I see.
So I got something for her,
Tell me all
but
about
I'm
it.
just gonna, I'm gonna wait for the Purge Troopers to go down and for everybody to get to the ship.
So you're readying an action? Or you're saying you'll wait till next turn?
I'll wait till, like, everybody gets to the ship when combat effectively ends, because I imagine that's
Okay.
when it's going to end.
Okay. We'll see about that.
If that's possible. If it's not, then... Yeah.
Nyx, you are up if that's all Cal has. Cal also steps right next to Riva and hesitates there, and the camera kind of spins and then pans and goes behind her where Nyx is, where she left him.
Yeah. So, getting back up,
Mm-hmm.
close quarters with one of the stormtroopers.
Yeah. You can do that. You got the movement.
Yep. Yep.
These aren't stormtroopers, by the way. How dare you?
Or sorry, Purge
they're in
Troopers,
black.
I apologize. Yes. Yes, as all elite stormtroopers are. Whatever.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew I took this ability for a reason. Onslaught style.
Yeah.
I may attempt to trip a creature I can attempt to trip a creature, but instead of doing opposed rolls, I just roll against their AC.
Cool.
If I succeed, I trip them.
All right. Hit me with
And
it.
we agreed that since I would be doing a melee attack with my two-handed blaster, it still technically counts as a two-handed weapon. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Cool.
That's your natural 20.
Yeah!
Ooh. Wow. This is awesome. You just like... So, Ash through... Do you have any flavor for your slow, Ash? 'Cause I have a
It's
thought.
the little... I mean, if you have a better idea, X, like, she throws out the little, like, balls or whatever from her wrist pad or whatever the fuck.
And they're like trippy balls, or...
They're not trippy balls. It's more like a... I imagined it as kind of a spray, because it's cryogenic suspension or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah. I like the idea. I like this a lot. Remember those things from The Incredibles that got Mr. Incredible when he
Yep.
was in the thing in the security?
Yep,
It's like that. You like this kind of blue Yeah, or whatever color you would want it to be. But I like blue matching your skin, perhaps. Starts out just like a little dart, and you get them like both on like where their hip joints are on their armor, and then the ball starts to inflate, and like it's heavy and thick and like a goo, and they're like, and this one is like trying to whip around to as you charge at him. And there's just like not enough speed for him to pull the trigger before you simply just like with the butt of your rifle, Nyx, right in the helmet, right between the eyes, and just feet go up, you know.
Yeah, ass over tea kettle.
I was trying not to say the Matthew Mercerism. the patented half backflip, where more like 3/5 backflip, like on his back. The crunching of armor as it hits the ground.
Mine. I take his blaster. You'd have this back when you earned it.
That you now hold on.
So did you still get to do damage, or do you have to forego damage to trip him like that?
I forego damage to do that.
Yeah, that's still you're trying to take his weapon, and you have a disarming attack for that, and you're not using that, so you can't just do that for free. If we're being fair, but I will allow you as a bonus action to make.
Not even as a natural 20.
I mean.
He is
the
slowed,
natural 20
any...
lets, because you technically can't do this as a bonus action, but because the natural 20 and the way like you could flow this into a combo, I'll let you bonus action attempt to like wrench the gun out of his hands. That's a contested strength check.
Fine. I accept these terms.
And because of a natural 20, you can use the same ability and just try to hit his AC. But
okay.
You nat 20'd before, but I was going to say, I think this is not technically an attack. You are still rolling an athletics check. You're just trying to beat his AC.
Which is now reduced by 2 because of slow.
Exactly. So.
All right, here we go. You know what? I'm also going to add my, because I don't use it enough, and I should use it more. I'm going to add my Defiant ability, which allows me to.
I'm feeling pretty defiant.
Which allows me to add a D4 to an ability check.
Yeah.
Once per short or long rest. So I'll just add that D4 just to give me a little extra bump.
Star
18.
Wars. 18?
Yeah.
Would have hit even without the...
Sweet.
It's a blaster carbine like yours.
Get this back when you end it. And he fucking runs.
Oh, they can't take reactions even.
Nope.
Can't even opportunity attack.
Nope.
This
Literally,
is fun. You
No,
guys
fuck you,
are
Justin.
so cool. You guys are so dang cool.
Running and bonus action dash.
Oh, no, I let you bonus action try that thing.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, just running.
Yeah, just beating feet. You kind of can't get very, very far because he was 30 feet away, so... but you just start in the other direction.
Yeah.
Rava doesn't get turns.
She's lost her right.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Pimples on skin don't get turns.
She's lost her turn privileges.
Yeah, no lightsaber. She is looking up at you, Cal. There's no unconscious, but she's beaten. 0 hit points. Raestra, it's your turn.
I'm just fucking beating feet. Fuck these losers.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah. That's so awesome. That's so cool. Okay. It's the Purge Troopers' turns. One of them doesn't have a blaster. But Purge Troopers do get electrostaffs. So, like, Nightwing style, the guy you took the gun from pulls out a stick, it extends, and then electrifies.
Mm-hmm.
As he spins it's always half your movement to get up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's half your movement to get up, and he also has a slowed level.
Yeah.
Which I
Slowed
think halves his...
lowers your movement by 15, but it's still half your movement. So, well, we'll just say he uses all of it because he's not about to move. He's still gonna hit Nyx because Nyx couldn't get out of melee range, you know?
Slowed is slowed. One level slowed reduces his speed by 15 feet, so he's basically stuck there if he gets up.
Yeah, and that's fine because he's just gonna try to hit Nyx.
Wait, he can disengage. Your reaction, right?
Well, wait, is he? Oh yeah,
He's trying to hit
I can. Yes,
That's true. You can do that. Yeah,
I can. I use my reaction to disengage
that's pretty cool.
and say no.
You guys are very cool. Yeah.
It moved 15 feet, right? Or do you get to use your whole movement?
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
No, it's 15.
Would an
it's
18 have
15
hit you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
yeah,
cool.
Would've.
What's the wording on your thing?
Let me look. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I believe the wording is that like I have to be hit with a melee attack.
Okay.
Which this is. It's with
Hit
this.
But does it say
shot
hit with a
Okay, I
melee
thought
attack or?
It's a melee attack. I have to take. I can use a reaction to disengage and move 15 feet away. If I haven't moved
What's it
prior, I
called?
can use my full movement. See, the problem is that I wrote it down in my notes because for some reason it wasn't showing up in my character sheet
Classes.
when I took it. Which again, I would really SW5E. We love you. We're running this whole game with your system. Please, for the love of God, optimize your character sheet.
Do you remember what it's called?
No. I thought it was Onslaught style, but it's not showing up in Onslaught style.
It's customization option. Where is?
Do you know what it's
wait.
underneath? Was it a strategy that you picked?
It was a strategy, that's it.
Oh no, fighting style. That's it.
That's fighting style.
Yeah.
Please, if you have the opportunity, pick up SW5E. It's free.
Yeah.
It's free. It's a lot of fun. It really it adds honestly
Guerrilla
from my
style?
point of view. Huh?
Is it guerrilla style? I remember you mentioning that.
Guerrilla Yes. Guerrilla mastery.
Also, the people running SW5E, they have a Patreon. They're known as Delta Squad. You should check it out and donate if you end up being a fan of it.
Okay.
Yes,
So this is why I asked. This is what Guerrilla Style says. You are skilled at maneuvering across the battlefield. You gain the following benefits. You can take the disengage action as a bonus action. If you could already take the disengage action as a bonus action, you can instead take it as a reaction on your turn.
Damn.
Oh,
I think we Mandela affected a weird OP thing.
I've been using it wrong this entire time. I'm so sorry, Justin.
That's fine. Also, that's a little weird. I guess we'll rule it different because like on your turn, that does nothing. It eats up your reaction. I guess it frees up your bonus action, but I'll say you get your reaction at the end of your turn to make that more powerful. When your turn ends, you get your reaction back. You're supposed to get it at the start of your turn, but whatever. Anyway, now we're back.
So I take that hit.
Yeah, actually it's a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, 16 still hits.
Okay. That's 7 kinetic damage.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm still at 19.
That's awesome. That was that Perch Trooper's turn. The other one's
Alright, cool.
gonna...
It can make a con save at the end of its turn.
Oh, thank you. I was about to ask. Well, I'll do it for both of them. When the other one does his thing, now that he can't multi-attack, he's going to volley. And because of the movement and way I painted how you guys walked past Riva, I believe Ash and Cal are within range. Yeah, within range of each other. So he gets to roll a blaster attack against both of you as he switches to full auto and just sprays.
But like, it says only one ranged attack or one melee attack. I don't think he gets to do special things.
Volley is one ranged attack.
Okay.
Well, volley is a special ability that they get a recharge 6. And it says the trooper makes one ranged attack against every enemy within 10 feet of a point it can see.
So that would be two attacks total on me because it would.
But this is a special ability that is part of his action. But maybe I think you're right.
If he has to roll separately to hit both of us, then
he's gonna hit. No, he's gonna hit you then because that's a non-natural. That's a 21.
Just hits.
Oh man, just hits. 8 points of energy damage.
Cool.
Ow.
That tech power concentration?
Yeah, I'll make the save. I will roll the save. Mind you.
You have legendary resistance.
Nope, never mind. Go away.
Go
I'm
away.
dead.
You're
Oh,
dead?
no.
Wait.
I have banished the dice into the forever box.
But to get that across, you said I'm dead?
Did you drop to 0?
No. From a Constitution save, no. I have 20 HP left.
What did you roll?
Okay.
You have to. There's a back and forth with this game that we're
What
playing.
do you think I rolled, Justin?
Say it with your mouth. I can't say rolls for you.
I rolled a 1, Justin, for a total of 4.
Okay. Oh, God forbid one bad thing happened to you guys in this battle. Check
don't
your
think
dice
I
for being
can.
weighted, by the way. There's been like 4 natural 20s this fight.
I've been
I'm
getting my
kidding.
fucking ass beat in every other conflict so far. You shut your whore mouth. I'll kill
Yeah, and then you embrace the light, and the dice heard. So
I'm
anyway,
the healer.
no more slow, which means does he get the rest of his attacks?
No, he does. I mean, I don't know. Probably.
The slow ended on his turn, not at the end of his turn.
But it's still like that would have been
He-
his one attack.
I say because he used volley. I say he still gets to shoot at Cal. Now, is that fair?
Okay.
I mean,
You can sure try. I have
Yes.
Battle Mind, so
Oh
I'll
yeah,
narrow,
that's,
I'll
among
narrow
other
my eyes at
things.
that, but I can't stop you.
that's like a 7.
oh, that's a 7.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, that
an
hits.
8. An 8 hits.
No.
Yeah. So that it kind of just it gets Asha in the it'll come to me, don't worry about Leku, there we go. Kind of nicks you. But Cal manages to like step out of the way. But that's their turn. Ash, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna cast slow again. Make me my saves.
Actually, I'm so sorry. They do move a little further apart. Actually, I don't think that the one that's shooting does. So can't get both of them, I'll say. But you have the choice, the one in melee with Nyx or the one that shot you. Or you can cast something else.
I
The world is your
have
oyster.
Nothing good to help me with anything.
At all, ever?
I'm meant to be annoying, and I can't get both of them, and it would be a waste of resources to cast it on just one.
But I'm not annoyed at all.
I'm annoyed.
Oh, okay. Oh man, 1 natural 1 and you're falling apart. That must suck.
Look, I have had to roll 2 dice tonight, and they have both not been good. I guess I'll just is the gun made of metal, Justin?
Sure. This time I'll say yes.
Sure, I'll just fucking cast an overheat on the gun.
Cool. Is that a con save from me?
Yes, please.
Cool. It's a 17.
If it meets, it beats, but that means he doesn't drop it, but that does mean he'll have a disadvantage on all of his attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn. So I'll just roll that sexy
Cool.
2d8 fire damage. 12 points of fire damage, and I'm running.
Okay. All right. And you continue to run.
Yep.
No attacks of opportunity. We're back to the top of the round as Ash runs. Cal, you're still standing there, but it is your turn.
Okay. Here's what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'm guessing both Purge Troopers are still up.
Yeah.
They have, like, all of their HP.
Not true. You just did 12.
In your
I
own
don't think I'm
words,
going to
what's
be
their-
able to say... I
what's the
really want to
percentage of
say things to Riva. I can't.
Talking is a free action.
Talking is a free action.
So is crying. I know that all too well.
I don't... I know there's a limit to how much you can talk during a free action.
This is Star Wars. Time bends how I say.
You know what? That's true. This is Star Wars. Fuck world cohesion. We live on narrative cohesion.
And sometimes not even that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
You see, we're going to get a triangle, and that triangle is going to lead us to a map.
Now the triangle's going to lead us to a dagger. That's going to lead us to a...
But Cal is gonna... He's gonna stop. He's gonna turn and kind of look at Riva. I think he's had enough time to process what he's going to say.
Yeah.
You know, out of all the younglings I was talking to, you were the most curious. And I admired that. You were attentive, loud. asked questions. I had hoped that you would turn out to be like me because of that, Riva. He's going to turn and look at Raestra. And then he's going to turn and look at Riva.
I don't know what you're talking about. And her eyes cast down into the side like a child's would.
And maybe it's foolish optimism.
All Jedi have that in common.
But I think in moments like this, I'm wise not to abandon that hope.
We'll see where that gets you.
All I can ask you is to live. Just for the sake that, even in the darkest of shadows, there is a light that can illuminate it. And then he's going to look at one of the purge troopers and coerce mind. You want to go fix the elevator.
Wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save.
He does have advantage on. Which one are you doing? The one with the heated blaster or the one in melee with Nyx?
I'm gonna go for the one that's fighting Nyx, so that way Nyx can get free and start making his way towards the ship.
All right. Purge troopers do have advantage on these things. Not bad.
Okay, but that was really good, so can he not?
Well, he rolled a 16.
Yeah, that saves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, you do have an inspiration. You can force me to take that first die, which was really bad.
Yeah, sure.
I'll let that happen at the cost of an inspiration.
Yeah. All right. So what was the first roll?
It was 4 plus 5.
Yeah, he fails. He wants to go fix that elevator.
Yeah.
For 8 hours or until the elevator's fixed.
Nyx, you had just been hit by this electro staff, and he's stanced up for a brawl. And then he doesn't go slack. Purge troopers are very well trained, but like the electro staff turns off and it flicks back down. I should fix the elevator.
Yeah, you should do that.
Holy shit! No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Turbo lift. Fuck.
You're right. I think it's the turbo lift. What's an elevator?
I love the idea of like the Star Warsification of the bit of him just like turning it off and going, I should fix the turbo lift, and then after he's run off, he just goes, yeah, you should do that.
You should
Definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to fight the clone.
I
You
do.
want to go home and rethink your life.
Like,
Nobody go home and rethink my life.
anyway.
Speaking of, did you say he dropped the vibro staff?
No, he put it away.
Yeah.
He
Damn.
put it back on his person. You can't have everything.
I'm gonna take every single goddamn weapon I
This
can get my
isn't
hands on,
Resident
Justin.
Evil, Ben!
fucking my fighter. Dear D&D horror stories, my fighter wants the cake, the plate I brought it in on, the knife I used to cut it.
After that, he's gonna turn back. I hope you see things from my point of view one day. And then he'll book it towards the ship. Again.
Yeah. As you're running, you can hear her say under her breath, I'll live all right. That's the only thing she took from that speech. It'll click someday.
She can't. It'll click one day.
It'll click one day.
She's 17 and awful right now.
She'll understand when she gets herself out in the air and like touches some sand beneath her feet.
Touches some sand, meets some fellow kids.
Do you think on Tatooine they say touch sand?
God,
Yes.
touch sand.
God, it's so bad because touching sand sucks.
I disagree.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
I think it.
Anyway,
I hope when you
depends
go
on
to the beach.
temperature.
Yeah, but
I
it's
hope when you
coarse
go
and
to
rough and it gets everywhere.
I hope when you go to the beach that the wind is blowing just hard enough for the sand to fucking nick at your ankles.
I hope
hate
you go
that.
to the beach and you run towards the ocean and you forget you have socks on.
I just really like the idea of just like while Raven's just like on the ground, just reeling a little bit. Nyx just walks by, grabs her lightsaber, and then fucking books it.
No,
That's
No, that's too far
definitely not happening.
He's too far ahead of Raestra anyway.
You
I know.
will die.
Let's at least get on the ship before we end the session.
Yes,
Nyx.
yes, I agree.
No, we're
Yes.
going. It's your turn.
I run.
Yeah.
I run, and damn it,
Beating
I
feet.
bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Oh, you can move 3 times if you wanted. That's a
Yeah.
whole lot.
You can reaction dash and bonus action dash, I guess. I don't think there's any rule that says you can't dash twice.
I'm doing it.
Raestra, it's your turn.
And I run. I run so far away.
Is the Purge Trooper's turn.
He's got disadvantage on all of it. If
On
he just
all
chooses
of
to
it.
attack.
On just
Yeah.
on it.
On
On
it,
what? On
yeah.
it. Whatever
On
it
it.
is.
Here's what he's gonna do. He does not like that his blaster is superheated. He was
No,
definitely
I
able to
imagine
pick
not.
out who did it.
Yeah.
He hucks his blaster at you. This is technically an
Sure, I
improvised
guess.
weapon.
Please be bad at those.
What's their proficiency? Okay, yeah.
Is he proficient in improvised weapons? I sure hope not.
Nope. So at disadvantage. First one's an 18 on the die.
Please roll lower than that.
He did roll lower. It's a 16 plus 3. He only gets to add his dex for throwing a weapon,
Oh,
which is 19.
Oh.
damn. Okay.
It's just a bludgeoning weapon. It's a D4, but it's superheated and does, what'd you say, 2d6 of damage?
It's 2d8, but like it's my
Yeah.
spell. Can't I just like I can end it freely. So if I see
You
him
can-
trying to huck it at me, I can wait until after he's thrown it and just be like,
You can do that, yeah. 4, I guess,
Cool.
bludgeoning damage.
I will take the 4.
And he has enough movement because he's not slowed to take out his Electrostaff and charge at you and do a nice little soldier spear, but that's the only other attack he can do because that's how splitting melee and ranged attacks work. Oh, but he rolled a natural 1.
Cool. I just dodged. Goodbye.
Yeah, you just jump right over it.
Later's idiot.
Ash, it's your turn.
So he's right up on me. So if I try to move, he's gonna hit me.
It's gonna get a reaction attack. Yeah. An attack of opportunity, if you will.
I mean, I have my shocky stick. I'm not gonna engage the fucker because I'm not gonna. I'm
I'm
just
not gonna gauge him because fuck him, but
I'm not ready for marriage.
it's certainly not like this.
Mm-hmm.
no. I mean, it would be funny, but I also need to like get schmovin'.
Yeah.
Just fucking ruin his day. I mean, if he tried to hit me with it, can I like just grab his carbine as I'm running? Can I just
Yeah,
scoop
I
that
mean,
up?
it did physically hit you, so
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Justin, because I'll do it to be funny, and honestly, I'm just gonna try and ruin this guy's day. I'm gonna cast Overheat again. Con save, please. 12 more points of fire damage.
That's a 4.
He holds on to it, but now he has disadvantage on all his attack rolls. So then I'm just gonna move away, and I'll take the attack of opportunity as I'm running away.
Okay, so you're overheating on the boy.
On the electro staff.
Yeah.
And
He
I
has
grab the gun
disadvantage.
I grab the gun as a free action, interacting with an object, so he doesn't have
Yeah.
range again, and I'm running away.
Yep. He rolled a 6.
Does not hit me.
Yeah, so actually sorry, an 8, but still.
Still doesn't hit me.
Yeah. Just kind of just whizzes behind your back as you're just beating feet.
I'm just toying with this fucking purse trooper, but I don't give a shit. I'm running. I can't double move, but maybe I'll get to next turn. Who knows? But that's it from me.
Back to the top of the round, it's Cal's turn. Everyone's running.
Is that Perch Trooper still harassing Ash?
I mean, Ash is like 30 feet away now, but
Okay.
He was.
yeah.
Then
He might still.
yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my full 30 and then check this chat. I'm gonna dash.
You're just dashing?
Yeah, I'm just dashing.
Speaking of dashing, Nyx, what do we got? It's your turn.
So is the guy? Is he still firing at us?
No. Nobody has a carbine anymore because you took the one who's about to fix the elevator, fix the turbo lift, and Ash just took the one of the other one.
How far are we away from the ship?
You're closest because of your triple dashing. I'll say if
Okay.
you, because 30 to 90, yeah, if you triple dash one more time, you can get there.
I will triple dash one more time, but while I'm doing that, I'm gonna listen to the comms to see how the ETA on the ties.
About 4 rounds have passed, so you're hearing a lot of confirmations of approaching their position.
Okay. As we're running, I literally yell, "They're almost on top of us! Let's go!"
You get to the blast door that leads to like the airlock of the docked ship.
I slam the button.
It opens.
Sick.
Yeah.
He didn't lock his car.
What a fucking idiot.
He assigned people to guard it.
Sure.
Look how well that turned out for him.
A
You
simple
assign
letter.
people to guard your ship. You're just like, guard the ship, and then the clone goes beep beep.
You beep? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you don't?
Huh.
No. I don't beep.
Put Nyx on guard duty in front of a ship one day. Try it out.
That would be
Anyway,
funny, but
what-
no, I won't do that.
Coward.
Don't you start with me. Raestra, it's your turn.
Running.
All right. I think. Does anyone have any like specific things?
What do you mean?
Does anyone have any thoughts of what they? Does anyone have any fancy tricks or moves that they're gonna do, or is everyone gonna beat feet towards the ship?
I'm just gonna keep beating feet towards the ship as much as I can, unless the purge trooper's gonna keep harassing me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to slow everything down.
The purge trooper could technically meet your 30 feet for 30 feet and keep swinging at you, but you're gonna dash next turn, and then that's gonna, we won't bog that down. So what happens next is we can exit initiative to you guys all approaching. Nyx has stopped at the door. Go, gesturing. A door opposite you guys. You hear a ship docks, and apparently a fully loaded troop transport opens up, and stormtroopers are all shooting at you. I'll just make a general roll, see if anyone gets nicked. Cal,
Yeah.
in the flurry of blaster fire, though it's like 8 stormtroopers, all of them shooting. One of them nicks you in the shoulder for, I believe, stormtroopers 4 damage.
Oh, 4 damage.
Yeah.
What was the roll, if I can ask, to attack?
Oh, it was a 15 plus whatever stormtroopers get.
Yeah, I got force shield, and that would only bring it up to an 18. Okay.
Yeah, they're in a group, so I think they definitely get more than a +3. They do that very Star Wars thing where we're focused. The camera is like angled and kind of from you guys' point of view, and we see the stormtroopers march out. A few get to one knee, and they're all shooting at you.
I will shut the blaster door.
Blast doors! Close the blast doors! All of you get in.
And then I will shoot the pad so they can't
Yeah.
get in, because that's how Star
Yeah.
Wars works.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
there's not like I guess.
Yes.
Ash will fix it later, I suppose.
You guys, right as you come in, there's a soft. It's like a lounge room, soft plush, purple carpet.
Jesus.
I fucking hate Imperials so much.
He's a sinner.
I know what I said.
I mean, I like it.
Ash isn't even like paying attention to any of you.
Yeah.
She's going straight for the cockpit.
Nyx will attempt to find where is it? He starts like running around the ship, like looking like a little bit distressed. Then he presses a button. He goes, "Oh my god!
What?
They have a fully stocked kitchen."
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
and not just a mini bar, like a full bar.
It's
You know,
like
what-
everything's here.
I am going to beat the brakes off of you. There are TIE fighters.
Yeah, speaking of, you guys can see them out the windows because there's nice, sleek, like thin windows in this like lounge. thin horizontally and vertically. It like stretches all across the wall. Very very chic. Yeah.
Ash
You
is
leap over the
already-
couch.
Yep.
The couch is blue with the purple floor.
Horrible.
That clashes.
So sorry about the decor choices in the ship we're stealing.
He's dead. He's not gonna need it.
There are, for those unfamiliar, I will remind you what a Republic long beam looks like.
Oh yes, please.
They've got garlic powder and onion powder. Holy fuck, is that paprika? Holy star
It's
fuck,
pronounced
sorry.
it's pronounced paprika.
I'll kill you.
I'll also kill you.
We'll kill you in unison. It'll be great.
Oh my god, they have spice, and not the illegal kind.
I think I put it in this chat before, but we'll put it. A Republic long beam. Also, for those listening to our lovely audio, the Republic long beam is a little on the high side of medium-sized. They're not cruisers by any means. They're not like what the Tantive 4, the ship on the opening of A New Hope is, but still like bigger than the Millennium Falcon and the Ghost. They're sort of dagger-shaped, or even sword-shaped, I'd say. Actually, more so a kind of warhammer with, if you picture the pommel at the bottom and it has kind of hand guards, and then it has a kind of a long blade to it, and then the engines stretch out on either side to make sort of a hammerhead look in the back. This port was like in the middle, so Nyx did go a little bit back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
But front is where the cockpit and the guns are.
The ship front.
The ship front.
It almost reminds me of like a crossbow.
Yeah, also that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But in universe, this would be exactly like turning a VW van into a luxury limo. It's old, classic, recognizable, but now is kind of a luxury yacht. Because it used to be used for war. These were commissioned by the Republic for their defense and expansion into the Outer Rim. Definitely not used anymore. I mean, that was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Got it.
Yeah. A longer time ago. In a galaxy even further away. I'll one-up George. Fuck
All right,
him.
so how do we launch, Justin?
Ash gets to the cockpit. You don't have any activation keys or things. You have to hotwire it.
I mean, that's what I'm good at.
All right.
Am I allowed
You-
to temporary boost myself, or are we just gonna hand wave that? I hotwire it?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Terry, I'm begging you. Please.
Is everyone heading towards the front with Ash, or?
I'm dragging Nyx.
I
Well, I have.
I mean, who turns a Republic cruiser into a luxury vehicle?
If
Well-
we're still being shot at, well, no, actually, I wouldn't be. I'll go to the front.
She just goes, fucking shitty, fucking overpaid senators. Come on, I'll kill you. I'll kill you and drag your corpse. It'll make this easier.
So my shit has not been kind to me, but I'm glad I have the temporary boost to have.
Here's
the
also a
expertise,
very good picture to. Sorry, here's also a very good picture to give you a size comparison. That's a picture of basically a Jedi starfighter sized fighter leaving its hangar. So that's about how big those things are. Yeah.
Sizable.
19.
Yeah. 19. You immediately get under the dash and start and take take some wires out. You're in focus mode.
Ash does a cool power slide.
Yeah, and you take
Hee
the wires you need out. Yeah, I get to enjoy myself sometimes. Yes.
I rolled a 4 on that die initially. I'm so glad I rolled a 4 on the fucking the guidance. My dice have not been kind to me today.
You get the
I'm
wires
sorry,
out,
Brooke.
and as you're
alright.
stripping them, you, Asha, hear softly, "Come on, Ashley, you got to get this bird in the air."
Do I see anything, or is it like just like, oh,
Hey, you don't see anything.
I don't see nothing. I just see the wires.
Nah, nobody sees anything.
Was my 19 not enough, or is that just a flavor thing?
Oh no, your 19 was definitely enough.
Okay, good.
I'll say it doesn't look like. Well,
I'm trying. She says that out loud.
I do like the flavor of this. It looks like the kind of hammerhead that has the swivel guns on it. It doesn't look like you could traverse it. So I imagine there's like 2 pilot seats. I know for a fact there's 2 pilot seats. It was in Light of the Jedi. So like the Millennium Falcon. And like a little behind it is 2 other seats, like in the Millennium Falcon. Both of them are facing opposite directions. They're facing the wall. And those are the seats you sit in to mount the turrets. And they're kind of like, they move a little and there's a screen and it lets you know, and it lets you see what you're, so you all can like be in the same room. Technically, it's bigger than the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, obviously.
Yeah.
But this way you're not like 25 feet apart on the ship talking over comms every space battle.
Yeah.
Nick's Raestra guns, Cal here in the commander seat with me.
I'm going.
I'm already here.
I'm in.
As the engines flare up, TIE fighters do come along. I don't remember if I could shots like rail across the length of the ship, but this does have deflector shields, and you did, as soon as you sat in the seat, like turn them on, but it does kip into the shield points, and you start to pull out and do a nice little hairpin turn out, and now you get a good view. Now that you go up a little as well. Now you get a good view. You see, especially the people in the turrets that can turn and see their like camera view change. There are TIE fighters. There's several squadrons of TIE fighters at your front. A handful of TIE interceptors are approaching at your right, and to your left is an Imperial Star Destroyer that immediately opens a volley of its turbo lasers.
Oh.
And those, only like one of them hits, but it really drains the shield points. We haven't broken through the shield yet.
Okay.
What does everyone do?
Ash asks, let me start setting a course for somewhere, start calculating something.
All right. There is a nav computer on this.
Is the nav computer in front of, is it another seat on the thing, or would it be in front of Cal?
Lemmy will access it for you guys. This is, because if we remember correctly, ships make the rolls. Ship has stats, and Lemmy can be the one doing that, but also Asha can be the one doing that to double up. You guys need to succeed 10 astrogation checks to plot a safe hyperspace jump.
Okay.
Nix and Ray, I imagine you sat at the guns, so you can shoot.
Yes. I'm firing.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll attacks.
What?
Add, what's your proficiency bonus?
Our proficiency bonus is a +3 at current.
Hold on. I will give you a number, and we will now we have to hash out the stats of this ship next time, so we have homework before next. It's up to you guys, technically.
What do you mean it's up to us? You're the one that gave us the ship. It's
your ship. I'm letting you make the stat block, as long as it makes sense. Not the stat block, but it's basically a character sheet.
Oh, we get to customize it. Okay, well then, all right, cool.
What is the bonus?
+4.
16.
16. Nix.
Oh no.
Yeah.
7. It's okay. We've established that Nix is not good when it comes to flying.
Nix, you fire into a TIE fighter squadron, and it splits up, but you don't hit any of them. Raestra, at that splitting up, you just blow 2 of them up. We're being a little fast and loose here.
Gotcha.
Get your fucking shit together!
I'm trying!
What do I have to... So I guess I'll just roll the twice for Lemmy, unless for Lemmy and myself.
Yeah, you can roll twice for Lemmy.
So do I get to... What's the ship's bonus to int, or do I use my int?
I believe you would use your int. And if not, we'll deal with that later, but you have good int, so...
I do have good int. Do I get to add my proficiency bonus, or is it flat?
Because there is a nav computer, you have proficiency.
Cool. I do have expertise in piloting, but I don't.
And also because a basic nav computer lets you do it as your bonus action.
Cool. So I get to just do it.
Sick.
But only 1 check per round. Still, is what it says.
Oh, so I can't double up with Lemmy and myself.
Yeah.
Okay. That's well, it's with my proficiency bonus, that's a +8. That's a 21.
21. I believe that means 2 successes.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
I will double check.
I know it's not a kind.
3 completed equations at a 21.
Oh, 3. Nice. That was my bonus action, so I guess I'll have. I guess I can have Lemmy regenerate the shields, and then on my action just do evasive maneuvers.
Yes, and that'll result in disadvantage. So we're being fast and loose. Cal, what are you doing? Just real quick.
Oh boy. Okay. Don't have a lot of force points. I guess the most I can do is just. Would it be possible for me to like? Because I imagine that I can talk to like Nyx and Ray.
Yeah, you're all in the same room.
Because you
Okay.
have the commander role.
That's right, I do. Let me pull that up really quick. I'm going to spend a power die.
Yeah.
And use steady as she goes.
Yeah.
What is the power die on our ship?
It is, I will say, I'm using the one that we used before. It's power die D8.
And how this works is until the end of my next turn, our ship has this bonus to any saving throws they make equal to the amount rolled,
All right.
which is a 4. So if we make saving throws, we get a +4 bonus.
Cool beans. All right. That ends this yacht's turn. There is a lot happening. The 3 TIE fighter squadrons. I'm not going to roll any dice. There's a lot. And I know what's going to happen. A lot of shots go wide because you're now increasing speed. Some do hit, eking away the shield points. The about 4 TIE interceptors that are coming at your right, at your boat right, get in range and a very nice, like, just strafing firing run plow into the shields, removing all the regenerated shield points. And the ISD again releases a turbo laser volley that unfortunately 2 of them hit you, and now the shields are dangerously low. Things are flashing red on your console, Asha.
Mm-hmm.
This is not looking good.
No.
You need 6 more successes.
Yep.
But now it's your ship's turn. And for reasons that will become very clear very shortly, Nyx and Raestra make those attack rolls.
Okay.
You definitely probably get more than 1 attack, but we're playing fast and loose.
13.
Yeah.
What's the proficiency bonus I'm adding again? Sorry.
You're adding a +4.
11.
11. Both of you hit like either side of the like tie formation because that's what's right in front of you. And what's good to focus on, blowing up a tie each, and it makes them scatter. Cal, is there anything you do?
There's really not a lot I can do. I have 2 force points.
That's 2. That's you know what you could do with I would do with 2 force points. Anything.
You would probably cast heal.
Yeah. Nyx isn't looking great.
I will cast heal on Nyx is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over because I actually don't have the force points to do this distance, so I'm just
The cockpit's not that big, but
it's okay, it's 1d8 plus my force casting modifier and the other bonuses. So 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 1 is 11, and then also plus 1 temporary max HP.
all right.
So
That's
12.
a lot.
11.
Got it.
For level 1,
Cal.
that's not bad.
No.
Cal, you reach out to the Force in this hectic moment. But the Force is always there. And it always wants to help. You saw Nyx. Nyx took many a nasty blow, and you want to aid that in this moment. And in opening yourself up to the force, and especially the light side like this, the warm glow covers Nyx, physically feels his wounds, but it kind of wraps around you like a blanket, and you can't help but have a good feeling about this for a change. Like everything's going to be all right. And that's when you look back to Asha, who is deep focused on the screen in front of her, hands on the it's definitely not the wheel, it's like 2 joysticks and you can turn it, there's a word for that. Like what big real planes have. Because Asha, as you're looking at all this and doing the math in your head, you're definitely aware that like this isn't gonna especially since the sensors tell you that more TIE fighters were just launched from the ISD, and the hyperspace jump needs time that you do not have. And that's what kind of that you calculate all that in the first split second of your turn. But then you also feel the light side of the force. And you hear again, the force knows the path, Ashla. You just have to open up like before. Feel. Don't think. Trust your instincts. And time seems to slow in front of you. You're watching all the movements of these TIE fighters in front of you as they all spin into a spiral to split off from the shots being fired. And and you feel more than see the turbo laser volley coming towards you, but you dip down just a little so it would all go over you, and in that dipping down you also see an opening in the ties in front of you. And without even thinking, and Cal, you watch this happen as you're both kind of like feeling the force, your hand goes on the hyperspace lever, and you did one of your force things today, right? From your feet?
Yeah, I did.
If you had them both, you'd use them both, but you used the one that you haven't used, and you hammer the lever up and then down, quick, and the long beam lurches forward and isn't even in hyperspace long enough for you to see the blue swirls as you come back out, still in system, but very far away from the battle behind you. Once per long rest, Asha, you may spend all of your force ability to micro jump. Something nav computers can't do.
I gotta write that down.
Yeah. Roll another astrogation check now. You get it as a bonus action.
Was my action technically to
micro jump? Yes.
Okay.
Eyes towards the light, friends.
She kind of sighs to herself as she goes back into the nav computer and goes, "Now you tell me to use my instincts, old man." I don't know why I rolled that. I wasn't. Either way, I didn't need it. That's a 26.
26.
Ooh.
That's 3 more successes. Well, actually, hold on. That might be 26. 4 completed equations. Yes. You're at 7.
Fuck yeah.
Does anyone else do anything? Well, that was all that turn. So now all the bad guys you like see, but they're dots in the distance, start coming towards you. And the only thing you can kind of see clearly, but it's like Dorito sized in your eyes, is the ISD that starts to turn. But that's all they can do. What does everybody else do? And to be clear, in universe, that was wild. That was like changing the gears on a car to make a car fucking jump straight up. Yeah. Yeah.
Why is that so?
It's like, I can get to the upper level of this parking garage.
I just immediately thought about the Knuckles infinite jump thing.
Yeah, it's like that. There's only one place where their navigators are good enough with those calculations, and that's in wild space and the chess. And we don't fuck with them.
No.
We don't micro jump here.
All Cal can do is just head back towards kind of where the cockpit is. Just look out, grit his teeth, and hope.
Yeah. Nothing to shoot at, but Any reactions from the people at the guns? Make another astrogation check.
Cool.
Asha.
Since I don't have to use, I want to use my action to give me temporary boost just in case.
Yeah.
Because
Can I help?
You can, yeah.
Sick.
cool.
I toss her a rubber band and a paperclip.
Cool.
I see you're trying to jump to hyperlight.
Can I offer you a
needed
rubber
that-
band in this trying times?
She'll take it. Actually,
Yeah.
she'll undo the paperclip and just like, you know how like sometimes you have to use the little bit you have to like undo a paperclip and you have to use it
Yeah.
to like jam it into something
reset the
either,
router,
like, reset
yeah.
or do something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even need the temporary boost, but the thing helps. So that's what I'm gonna flavor the helping is. She jams it in there with the temporary boost. I got a 31.
That's 5 completed equations.
She jams it in there. It's sticking out, and then
Let me guess.
pulls the lever to jump us into hyperspace.
Fuck yeah.
You guys, the stars turn to streaks as safely, not even the shields broken through, you guys escaped into the unknown. That's where we end.
Star Wars The First Resistance is a live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast using the Star Wars 5e system, which can be accessed for free at sw5e.com. Our podcast features the player talents of BubblingBrooke as Ashaa-kai, Practically Silver as Calchin Phimiir, Ben Lepard as Nyx, HitenNoRuroni as Raestra Akkan, and this Justin as the Game Master. Big thank you to Arcane Anthems for creating the theme song, and Wondrous Works for the key art. All relevant links are in the description. We hope you enjoy this episode, and if you did, we'd love if you left a positive review and shared the podcast. It might help others find and enjoy the podcast as well. We can't thank you enough for listening to us goof around and tell stories. We hope you all join us for the next episode. Until then, may the Force be with you.